Hello and welcome to highlights of match number 1 in the series between Afghanistan and Pakistan, played in Sri Lanka. First match number 1 in Hambantota. First news of the day was that it was Pakistan. Babar Azam was captain of Pakistan who won the toss and opted to bat first.
Tucks the ball away on the onside. Runs here. Should be able to get 2 comfortable runs there. Off the mark straight away. Gets the edge and taken. Nabi takes the catch. First wicket for Afghanistan to celebrate in the first over. It's 3 for 1. Fakar the batsman out.
Misery expands for him once again. At the moment, Fakhar Zaman is not a confident batsman, not assured of his technique. There was a swing for the left armer. And he was enticed into that stroke. Fakhar Zaman playing the ball away from his body. Only managed to edge the ball to the fieldsman at second slip. He departs after scoring 2. It's 3 for 1 Pakistan.
Hughes appeal, and it's given him out. Babar Azam, the Pakistan captain, goes. Is he going to take the review?
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting. Durrani, stay with your out decision. I'll let you know whenever you're on screen. You're on screen, signal now.
Was a good decision. Very good decision made by the on-field umpire. And what a start for Afghan in this ODI. They've been able to remove the danger man in Babar Azam.
Smashed into the gap. First boundary for Pakistan.
He was too short, had plenty of time to rock back and pick the spot where that ball is going. There was no need to run for that. He knew.
Played in the air, but into the gap. And this will go away to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, that's his strength. When you talk about Mohammad Rizwan, as a batsman, you can afford to play the ball in the air, but it has to be in the gap, and that's what Rizwan did. First boundary for him.
Driven into the gap. Another boundary for Mohammad Rizwan. Pakistan fighting back.
And he gets to the pitch of the ball, and he knew where the ball should go. 2 boundaries for Mohammad Rizwan in this over.
Still a bit there as well. That was angled in and swung just a little bit, but it's beautifully dealt with. Played late, whipped away through mid-wicket, rolls away to the fence.
From being almost deceived and leg before a bowl, have a look at the last response, the ultimate response of Flick. He was looking towards the offside and yet somehow managed to hit a 4 through mid-wicket. Brilliant piece of timing in the end. And not managing Mujib well. This is an extraordinary drive, really. Rizwan is in top gear here.
Well, you've seen him now hit 3 through the offside. That was very full. You've seen him hit on the up as well. This was very full. That width is enticing. Everything is right about this shot. Plays it under his eyes. The head is nice and still at the point of contact.
Wicket to wicket. He's so disciplined, Mujib. Oh, that's close. That is close and given by the umpire. It looked out. It hit the back leg. Rizwan is going to confer with his partner, but I think he's done.
Yes, standing by for the ball tracking. Yeah, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call. Durrani, stay with your original decision.
So the decision proves to be a good one by a bit of a hair's breadth. Just clipping the bail. Must admit at the time I thought bounce wouldn't necessarily be an issue, but the bounce nearly took it over the top of the stumps. So Mohammad Rizwan, who's looked in sparklingly good touch, has to go for 21 with those 4 boundaries, and it's 40 now for 3.
Pakistan has already lost 3 wickets. Their middle order needs to be tested here, so it'll be a hell of a task for Pakistan batters to go through Rashid Khan, and straight away he gets the breakthrough. Pakistan loses the 4th.
And this is not picked at all by Aga Salman. Just turns back in. He's thinking about not offering a shot. And he's given out LBW.
Aga Salman, who has dropped off just 1, could not make a significant contribution, departs after making only 7. Pakistan in all sorts of trouble, 62 for 4.
This has gone fine and will run away for 4.
Pakistan gets the welcome boundary. He reads the googly, he plays it fine, and once it's going off the fielder.
This is nicely placed. It'll be 4.
That was a little short and wide. Iftikhar doing the right thing, placing it away from the fielder. Now if it goes for another welcome boundary for Pakistan.
Width given and smashed away. Picks up an easy boundary.
It's almost like a freebie to Iftikhar Ahmed. Short way outside the off stump. All you have to do is to free those arms. And there was no intention to keep the ball along the ground. This is the easy catch at short mid-wicket. Hasmutullah Shahidi. We spoke about how hard these 2 batsmen have played, but in the end it's a soft dismissal. Mohammad Nabi slowing things down, and Hasmutullah Shahidi cannot believe his luck at short mid-wicket.
Iftikhar was batting well, wicket falling against the run of play. Slow through the air, just stopping onto the batsman and chipping it straight to the fieldsman. A simple catch for Afghanistan skipper Hasmutullah Shahidi. He cannot believe it. Partnership broken at the key moment in play. Nabi celebrates. Iftikhar Ahmed, batsman out for 30. Pakistan 5 down for 112. Reaching for the ball, and it's going to go away to the boundary for 4. Using the pace, widest delivery, taken full care of. Boundary to finish the over. 29 gone. Pakistan 118 for 5.
This will only benefit the younger generation. This is good batting. Very good batting by Imamul Haq, and brings up his 50 of 78 deliveries. Been hard work, fighting knock, and in the end he has made it to his 17th half century.
Excellent execution of his strokes against spin, nudging the ball, pushing the ball into the gap. And his slowest ever half century in one-day cricket. It's going fine. Long chase, can't stop it. Extra runs, that's something that they got to be wary of. Afghanistan, pressure on the opposition, you cannot afford to lose pressure.
Chips down the ground, straight down the ground, and chip well. These boundaries have been hard earned throughout these 31 overs and 1 ball. Someone has to do something about this. And Sadar Khan might be that man, but he's played this well. Kept his head down, made sure it was straight, made sure it's away from those 2 fielders. That's in the air, and finally one is taken. Rashid Khan has done the right thing. Hopefully hasn't hurt himself in the process, but judged it nicely. Kept his hand side. There is what I call not a good sign here. Help has been called for, but Imam has gone. So despite the break, despite the 2 previous drops, the 3rd one has been taken, but Rashid Khan is sadly down. There's the miscue. Didn't try and really hit it. Didn't get that much on it. Now Rashid goes down there, having safely taken the catch. It's a good catch. And now we have to wait and see what he's done to himself. But for Imam ul Haq, he's kept the ship steady for 36 overs. He's faced 94 balls, 61. In a sense, you've got to say, if you're going to battle through like that, you need to keep going. But he's on his way back, and Pakistan are 152 for 6. Guided away and fine. So that will race down there for 4 to third. No slip in place at this stage of the game. Deftly played, just made sure it went fine enough.
A bit of pace help Shadab Khan open the face and find a boundary.
Oh, about! As simple as that. Just as simple as that. Mujib comes back on, fires it in straight, Yorker length, little attempted nudge, misses the bat, and Pakistan lose their 7th.
Oh, well, the captain has rotated his bowlers. Saw the lower order batsman coming in, introduced his premier bowler in Mujib, and how well he responded to the call. He has removed Osama Mir, and that was wicket number 8 for Afghanistan.
So Osama Mir goes for 2. It's 160 for 7.
Oh, yes. Quicker through the air. He demolishes the stumps. Rashid Khan is absolutely loving it, and Pakistan slide further.
He was hurt taking that catch off Imam ul Haq. Comes back to this over and bowls it quicker. And Shah Afridi, I don't think he picked the leg spinner. Was laid off the pitch. It came quick. And Shah Afridi usually likes to use a long handle, try to break the innings, go through, but in the end perishes for 2 runs of 8 deliveries. Pakistan in trouble, 163 for 8.
Oh, that's gone for 4. That's Naseem Shah for you then. Pervez, he'll fight it out. And is a good partner to have actually when the situation is tough. He somehow, I don't know why, but he likes playing against Afghanistan. Rahman coming on to bowl to finish the over. That's gone fine, and 4. Still fighting it out, Naseem Shah.
That's beautifully done by Naseem Shah, using the pace of Abdul Rahman. Was slightly short, cross seamer, the bounce out here the off stump, and he just helps it through offside.
Faruqi is doing well here. He's giving, so far, dare I say it, no width at all. Now that's interesting. That is interesting. Shadab looked to be in a very comfortable position. The throw comes in, maybe slightly surprisingly, the throw comes in, but we need to have a look at this.
Just keep rolling. Yep, freeze it there as the base wicket is broken. I'm satisfied.
Well, 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 just from nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Shadab's so vital to these last few overs. Just a moment of casualness. Mujib with the throw, spotted the opportunity. The throw was absolutely spot on. Shadab has played really well for those 39 from 50, but Pakistan really needed and wanted him to stay these last few overs. He's got to go. It's now 9 down for 198. Here we go again with Ramat. Whoa, 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 just watch where it goes. Oh, he's given it. No, well, that's worth a review. I have to say, instinctively, that is worth a review for all sorts of reasons. And the primary one is that it might not be hitting the stumps, but we will review it and see what the verdict is.
ball passes close to the bat. Can I have the authorized to check if there is any bat involved? Keep rolling. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Can I have ball tracking whenever it is ready? Pitching in line. Impact umpire's call. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Satisfied. I'm going back to the on-field umpire. Durrani, stay with your decision. I'll let you know. You are on screen now. Make signal.
Spot on. Finger goes up for the second time to signal the end of Pakistan's innings. 201 all out it is. And it is the first time that Afghanistan have bowled out Pakistan in a one-day international innings. So that is a fillip for Afghanistan. They've had a good day in the field overall. One or two mistakes here and there, yep. But to bowl Pakistan out is a good achievement.
So Pakistan failed to get through their 50 overs, bowled out for 201. The innings was held together first by Imam-ul Haq, whose 61 was certainly hard-earned. He really fought hard to get those runs on the board. Useful contributions down the order from Iftikhar and Shadab Khan with 30 and 39, and a partnership towards the end as well, taking them past 200. For Afghan's bowlers, well, it was the spinners who held sway. Very good figures from Majid, 3 for 33. Nabi, 2 for 34 from his 10. Rashid Khan, as ever in the action, 2 for 42 from his 10. And the task now would be for Afghanistan to try and chase down 202.
One thing for the Pakistan bowlers, they don't have to bowl out of desperation.
Well, first ball of the reply is full and swinging in. Oh, that's up. That's going to be the simplest of chances. The short ball cramped him for room. Ibrahim completely miscuing. And so it wasn't a wicket in the first over, but it's a wicket in Shaheen Shah Afridi's second over, the third over of the innings. And that's an interesting start for Pakistan to fight back so quickly.
Needed early wickets, and it's the man, Shaheen Shah Afridi, caught the batsman unaware. He kept on pushing the ball up to the batsman, and this time around surprised the batter with a short pitch delivery, and it has worked.
Oh, what an effort that is! Shadab at square leg. The short ball looked just for a moment to have cleared him.
This is the advantage Pakistan has. Pace bowler on a sluggish pitch. They are rushing the batsman. That ball zipped through, and what a take. What a take from Shadab. The Pakistani team ecstatic. They needed a start like this with the ball.
So very, very athletic. And yet another disappointment for Afghanistan at the top of the order as the captain leaves the field disconsolate with none to his name, and the scoreline ominous at 4 for 3. He's found a way through. Runs for Afghanistan, runs for Ikram, and 4 of them as well.
Oh, what a shot. Facing first delivery. Yes, it was overpitched, but he was ready for it. He was confident enough to hit the ball into the gap.
Great start. Is there a nick? They started to celebrate. The finger is up. Ikram Ali Khil is dismissed. Wicket of the very first delivery for Haris Rauf. Afghanistan now 4 down.
Terrific catch by the keeper. It was shaping up nicely, but it's just that Haris Rauf and the other Pakistani pacers are so good at moving the ball and keeping things difficult. That one reared from that good length area, cut him in half, and a very good take by the keeper. Just the perfect start for Haris Rauf. A wicket, and right and left hand combinations been removed. 18 for 4, Ikram gone for 4. Strong appeal and given by the umpire. Will he go for another DRS? Everyone looks super confident that there's an outside edge. Gurbaz, what is he thinking? He's asking his partner whether to go for DRS or not. beautifully bowled by the pacer, and he's a goner. No shame in getting out to a ball like this. It was a superb delivery. He was forced to play at that line, and just a hint of outswinger, and he was taken by the keeper.
Well, he stayed there, but this was a peach of a delivery. You could do nothing about it. He survived a chance when he was on 14. He nicked it to the keeper. And that's a wise call, because you know as a batter if you have edged it or not, and he does the right thing. Haris Rauf finally gets the wicket, and he'll feel very happy and pumped up, because you really feel it when you miss the wicket and you just say, wish we had gotten the DRS review. But finally, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, after a very careful and kind of stabilizing innings, departs for 18. Afghanistan in all sorts of trouble, 35 for 5.
Into the gap and 4 runs. That's nicely timed. Slicing it past that man at cover and point. Spoils his last ball, but it's still fabulous figures for Haris Rauf. 2 for 12. It's 39 for 5.
Another very soft dismissal. Haris Rauf's been on fire. He gets the wicket off Muhammad Nabi, and Afghanistan are in all sorts of trouble.
Well, the pitch is a slow one. We've said that the ball is stuck in the wicket quite often throughout the day and the evening, and this one just holds a little bit. Haris Rauf is an out-and-out quick bowler, but just stops ever so slightly, which leads to Muhammad Nabi hitting that in the air. Simple catch, really. Sometimes you bowl cracking deliveries, other times it's just an ordinary delivery like that, which leads to a wicket. He deserves the success that he's got this evening, Haris Rauf. Muhammad Nabi goes for 7, Afghanistan 48 for 6. All over. Didn't take long for Haris Rauf to knock over the off stump of Rashid Khan.
That absolutely too good for Rashid Khan. That space that talks, and you do not have the answer for that. Haris Rauf has been on fire. He's got 4 for, and look at this, no clue, no answer from Rashid Khan. It just passes through and dislodges the bail. What a sight for the fast bowler. And he celebrates this. Jubilant Pakistan side. They can sense the victory from here.
And again, there was just a puff of dust, wasn't there? When the ball hit the ground, there was just a puff of dust. But Rashid Khan goes without scoring. Afghanistan, well, they're nearly done for here, 48 for 7. Well, there we go. I told you he is.
Well, he appreciates the compliment and hits a beautiful shot. With this boundary, it's the end of the over. Afghanistan are 54 for 7.
Here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity. This should be the 8th wicket, and is. Shadab in on the action early on.
And that's what the smart bowlers do. They read the mind of the batter. They know what the batters are thinking. They give him the ball. They throw the bait. The finer the bait, the shorter the weight. And there you go. He didn't have the clue. He wants to heave this towards the leg side, but gets the top edge in the process. Fakhr Zaman wanted to call for it, and he does, and he holds to it comfortably. He's a good fielder. Shadab Khan delighted after getting the wicket in his very first over. Afghanistan are nowhere. It's 55 for 8.
Right. Here's Haris Rauf looking for 5. Oh, what a stroke. That is for 4 from Mujib.
Are you kidding me? Some respect. This man has got 4 wickets. And Mujib Zadrana is telling you he's going to swing his bat. And he rightly does. And he gets the boundary to open his account with. Look at that full ball. And he smashes this straight down to the boundary for 4.
I don't think he's going to play any other way, Mujib. I think he's going to look to finish with a flourish here. Chance. This should end it. And that is that. 5 wickets for Haris Rauf, and Pakistan have won by 143 runs. That is an exceptional performance from a very talented fast bowling attack.
Well, he gets his 5 for the first time, and this is his best figure. Also against Afghanistan, 5 for 18. And what a show this has been. He was bowling fire, genuine pace, and he's getting the hugs from his teammates and everybody cheering for him. It's such a wonderful moment for the bowlers. To get the 5 means everything. And once again, he believes in his strength, gives the link ball. Mujib swings at it, nowhere. All it does is gives a simple catch to Naseem Shah, who completes the catch and completes the 5 for Haris Rauf, who prostrates to Almighty and thanks Allah for this milestone.
Well, I tell you what, at the start of that chase, Afghanistan would have felt they had a really good chance of chasing down 202. The facts, though, very, very different indeed. The Pakistan pace attack struck back early. 59 all out with one man retired hurt was not exactly what Afghanistan were hoping for. Top score at the top from Gurbaz, 18. He had to work very hard for those. 3 ducks in a row from numbers 2, 3 and 4. Big blows there at the top of the order for Afghanistan. So full credit has to go to Pakistan's pace attack. Shaheen Shah Afridi, 2 for 9 from his 4. Naseem Shah, 1 for 12 from his 5. Man of the match, player of the match, Haris Rauf, 5 for 18 from 6.2 overs. And the spinners just chipped in, but were hardly needed. So that Pakistan pace attack doing all the damage needed to win the game very, very comfortably by 142 runs. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the highlights of this first match of 3 in this series between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and I hope you can join us next time. Thanks for being with us.